Hello guys, welcome back to Nostalgic Sensation. Vivian here. Y'all, thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Today, if you're new to my channel, if you're new to this space, I invite you and I urge you to like this video, subscribe. Leave something in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And if you've always been here, thank you so much for always showing up. And today I'm going to be reacting to the I'm trying not to waste y'all time today. So I'm rushing everything I'm saying. But any which way, I'm going to be reacting to the first Medal of Honor ever recorded. And the last time I checked, Medal of Honors are being given to people who are very brave. Now, I don't know what to expect, but I'm definitely sure this person was brave. It's the first one ever recorded. So let's dive right into the video. And if you have been always here for me, all those people supporting me, if I could give you a Medal of Honor, oh my god, I will give you a massive Medal of Honor. But since I can't do that right now, I'm giving y'all a very big hug, a very big virtual hug. And I love y'all so much. Thank you guys again for stopping by. Now let's dive right into the video.
Chapman, a U.S. Air Force combat controller, and the SEALs are attempting to rescue their lost teammate. You'll watch Chapman's heroic actions as he saves the lives of his entire SEAL team and then another 18 members of a quick reaction force, earning America's highest award, the Medal of Honor. Chapman and the SEALs exfil their MH-47 helicopter. John is the second individual to exit and immediately moves in the direction of the summit. He can be seen moving off to the right of the screen, alone. The team is taking heavy fire from every direction, as indicated by the arrows, as Chapman begins engaging targets. You can see spent cartridges ejecting from his M4. Chapman then begins closing with the enemy, forcing his way upslope in knee and thigh-deep snow. He is constantly under fire as he does this. Chapman's team leader begins to close on Chapman, following his trail through the snow. The dark mass above Chapman is a fortified bunker containing two enemy fighters, each armed with AK-47s, who are firing down on the team in the darkness. This bunker will come to be known as Bunker Number 1. To the left of the tree and Bunker 1 is another gray mass. This is a rock outcropping that came to be called the Boulder. Between Bunker 1 and this boulder can be seen the body of slain SEAL Neil Roberts, the man Chapman and the others are attempting to recover. Chapman, still alone and closest to the enemy, pauses to engage targets as his team leader follows him, but never actually catches up with him. Chapman, on his own, now makes the decision to charge directly into the enemy bunker, despite withering point-blank fire. Chapman, now literally on top of the enemy, engages the two combatants and kills them, saving the lives of the remaining SEALs. He does this from a distance of no more than 10 feet. These actions, by themselves, earned him his first Medal of Honor. He then climbs into and takes control of the bunker. Having cleared the immediate threat, Chapman is then joined by his team leader in Bunker 1. You can then see Chapman and his team leader engaging the next bunker, known as Bunker 2, which is situated to the left edge of the screen. This bunker, manned by a handful of Chechen and Uzbek fighters, also contains a heavy PKM machine gun, hand grenades, and rocket-propelled grenades. John Chapman is shot twice at this time in the torso and collapses, incapacitated. You are now looking at a new angle, and at the left of the screen can be seen the two-man fire team and team leader on top of the boulder. Just below it is Bunker 1 with the mortally wounded Chapman. One SEAL can be seen firing his modified M60 machine gun from the hip into Bunker 2 on the right side of the screen until he is struck by grenade shrapnel and tumbles 10 feet off the top of the boulder, collapsing at the feet of his team leader, thus setting off a chain of events that would lead to the SEALs abandoning Chapman on the summit. The wounded SEAL and the team leader can be seen conferring about his injuries. Moments later, the SEALs decide to retreat from the summit because their position is untenable in the face of continued massive enemy firepower. They can be seen moving toward the right side of the screen and passing the body of Neil Roberts. Unfortunately, the SEALs do not pass John Chapman, who is above them and inside Bunker 1. This angle shows 3 SEALs in a triangle. The larger black heat signature is a smoke grenade. Just to its left is a donkey and dead Al-Qaeda fighter killed by Chapman. The steepness of the mountain can be seen as the SEALs begin to slide down the near sheer face. The team leader, desperate for relief and now with 2 wounded teammates, asks for uncontrolled airstrikes from an orbiting Air Force AC-130 gunship. The impacts you see are from 105mm howitzer rounds being fired onto the ridgetop in order to save the remaining SEALs. Because neither the SEALs nor gunship know Chapman is alive, he is experiencing these detonations from his position. At approximately 5:20 in the morning, Chapman recovers and begins to engage the enemy. Bunker 1 is on the right side center of the screen and Bunker 2 to the left near the screen center. It will never be known what caused his incapacitation and recovery. Of the 2 rounds that originally wounded him, at least 1 was mortal, and at this time he is experiencing severe blood loss and shock. Despite that, he begins his one-man stand against 24 enemy combatants. During this time, Chapman initiates a series of radio calls, many of which are heard by a fellow combat controller and teammate of his and Delta Force operators on a nearby summit. Despite this combat controller's replies, Chapman never acknowledges whether because of damage to his equipment or himself will never be known. This new angle and footage shows Chapman at the top, identified by the green dot under the tree at Bunker 1. The lower center of the screen shows the first enemy fighter who is about to charge Chapman in the hopes of killing the American. The timestamp at the bottom shows it is now 6:05 in the morning and fully light. He's been fighting alone now for 40+ minutes and has received more gunshot and shrapnel wounds as a result of the fierce combat. This scene shows the second of several enemy charges. In this stunning display of determination and courage, Chapman can be seen fighting hand-to-hand with the fighter. In the larger screen display can be seen additional enemy moving on to the summit. But right now, John Chapman is fighting for his life. 6 minutes later, in this new shot, Chapman can hear another helicopter approaching the summit. He is in the bottom center of the screen underneath the tree and can be seen in the magnified inset box as he begins his desperate final stand to save the lives of the 18 men on the helicopter. The red dots are enemy fighters. John begins engaging the enemy in multiple directions and is rapidly approaching the last of his ammunition. The helicopter contains a quick reaction force comprised of Rangers, pararescuemen, and another combat controller. It is now 6:13 and the helicopter is short final. The enemy is desperately trying to displace Chapman so they can put heavy weapons or rocket-propelled grenades in Bunker 1 while simultaneously engaging the helicopter. With the choice to save his life or the lives of his unknown comrades, Chapman makes the decision to climb out of the bunker and begin firing in multiple directions as can be seen in the inset. Suffering from as many as a dozen wounds, Chapman is in fact already in the process of dying. As he fights, the helicopter is struck by a rocket-propelled grenade and makes a remarkable controlled crash just below Chapman and the summit. Chapman, now off-screen, continues to cover his comrades as they pour out of the stricken helicopter. Some of them are fatally shot as they exit. These images, with Chapman fighting the enemy at close quarter, are the last to show him alive and in this heroic act, thus qualifying for his second Medal of Honor. Ultimately, Chapman would expend all but the last few rounds of his ammunition, until, finally, after 16 bullet and shrapnel wounds, Chapman succumbs when he is shot through the heart. We will never know his final thoughts or words, but what we do know is his decisions and actions single-handedly saved the lives of 23 comrades. For more information about John Chapman's amazing story and the details about this mission, Visit danschillingbooks.com or your favorite book retailer to obtain a copy of The Chronicle of His Life, Alone at Dawn.
Wow. Wow. That, I don't even know what to say, because I was kind of hoping he wouldn't die. Like, I was hoping he would make it through till the end and he'll get his Medal of Honor. But he actually gave his life. He is so brave. Like, I'm not even brave enough to do some things. Like, how do people even muster this kind of courage? Like, how can people see death and not be afraid of death just to save the other people around them? It's, wow, it is amazing. Like, I don't even know, like, it's so hard to process. I can't imagine myself in the face of death and I keep fighting and fighting till I die. That is like insane. Like, it is a whole nother level vibes. Like, I don't even know how to, like, oh my god. Oh my god. Well, thank you so much, guys, for sticking around and watching this. I hope, I don't even know, like, I want to encourage you guys. I want to say things like it's good to be brave, but you know, like, it's good to be brave, but I was really expecting him not to die. Like, I wasn't really thinking I was really hoping he was not going to die. But I guess this is just another level of bravery. But I mean, bravery does not necessarily always have to be like this, but I want to urge everybody watching this video right now to always learn to exercise the slightest form of bravery and selflessness to protect the people around us. I don't even know what to say, but yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I don't even know if I can say I've been encouraged, because, like, I mean, I love being brave. I like the idea, but at the expense of your life can be very scary. And well, thank you guys so much. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Let me know in the comment section, like, have you ever been faced by a very tough situation that requires you to be selfless and as brave as this person? Maybe not a gun scenario, it could be very little things, like maybe a dog chasing your friend. It could be really any little thing, but share your story in the comment section. I'll be looking out for it. I think I can start by sharing my personal story. I think one of the bravest moments in my life, when I was much younger, my younger sister was still crawling at the time, and we one of the naked wire, the electric stuff wasn't, I don't know, it exploded and it was like burning, and she was literally just right beneath it. It wasn't, I was just a little girl, but I mean, my instinct kicked in and I ran in, and I remember some of them, like, on my hand, like the fire was like poof, poof, and I just carried my younger ones and we ran out of the house. And luckily for us, other people came in, and it was just a messed up electrical stuff. It could have been really, really horrible. I think that is one of the bravest thing I've ever done. And yeah, so let me know in the comment section one of the most brave thing you did, that after you did it you were like, oh my god, did I just do this? I'd like to see in the comment section what kind of brave hearts I have in my family, in Nostalgic Sensation family. Once again, thank you guys so much for joining in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and have an awesome one. Bye.